Hey, Clinesha or Clinesha, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. It's Lisa from Kitchen Witch Boutique. This is a reading on your situation, that we're doing the Uncrossing curse removal work for. This is in reference to your money roads being blocked. Okay, so here's the deal. This card literally flew out of the deck. This is the card of recognition at work. So what it's saying is that you have a good work ethic. You're good at what you do. For some reason, though, you're running across some really, really nasty people. This right here is, if you're looking at these cards here, the Emperor, the Magician, the Death card, you're dealing with a demonic energy. And when we're talking about demons, we're not talking about, like The Exorcist, like this time of year where, they're possessing people and like crazy shit like that. We're talking about basically... This is what's called in our religion, in the Sansei tradition, a causal spirit. Okay, like this is a spirit that basically, for lack of a better word, they're saying, I'm a medium, so I'm channeling. For lack of a better word, they're saying it's a spirit that thwarts or impedes or stops your progress. They're saying, I'm just gonna be very blunt. They're saying that you have a tendency at times to be controlling, as we all do. I'm not trying to, please excuse me, I don't mean to be insulting or whatever, but you're running into a lot of manipulation, like in the workforce. There's a lot of like manipulative people that are kind of pulling shit on you. Now, here's an opportunity coming for you here. Okay, like this is usually the Page of Pentacles is an indication that there's a job offer. There's actually several of them coming towards you right now. Four of Cups is like a job offer where you're like, yeah, I don't really want it, whatever. This is competition in the workplace. However, this one is indicating that there's going to be a removal of obstacles, because the Four of Wands is the card of completion. There's also something here with the Justice card and the Seven of Cups. You've got a little bit of what they're calling, like your ancestors need to be served. I mean, that's the message that's coming through very clearly, is that one of the most important things to do, in your life is to venerate, revere, and serve your ancestors. And when I'm talking about serving your ancestors, because this is the time of year for ancestors, it basically means that you uplift them and you give them light. Because what's happening here is that you've got some unhappy people that have passed on that are kind of messing with your joy. Like, and it's not to say that they're evil. They're not evil. They're not, etc. There is a demonic energy around that. But there's some people that have crossed on, that have passed over, that are kind of messing with your shit. So what Spirit is saying is that you need to get like a white tablecloth, even just a white cloth, like a lace doily, a white cloth, put it down, take a white candle and a glass of clear water, and just every single day, light that candle, make sure that that glass of water stays clear. Like if you start to see that water getting really scummy, that's basically Spirit removing bad energy for you. And like what I want you to do is start with Psalm 23. So every day, you're going to light that candle, keep that water glass, just watch as soon as it starts getting scummy and yucky looking, just get a fresh one. Psalm 23. That's the Lord is my shepherd one. And literally try to get some pictures of your loved ones who have passed on. I'm feeling there's like a mother energy around you, but there's some spirits that are kind of just, for lack of a better word, like they're kind of pissy. And that's kind of what's going on. Like it's really difficult in this life, to get as a woman, and even in the current environment and all that stuff and with COVID. But they're just saying that if you take the time to just serve them, speak to them, like just sit down and talk to your ancestors like you would talk to anybody else. My parents have passed on. I talk to my parents all the time. My mom has been gone, since 2015, my dad since 2007. And you will find that the roads will open up and these blockages are starting to come off. You're definitely seeing some progress here with this and this. But that is absolutely part of what's going on with the blockage, because we need to get you to this recognition at work, because girl, you got some talent. Like you're really, really smart. You're really dedicated. You're a model employee. So like, let's get you to the job that you desire by removing all this shit. Okay, so I'm working on your spell kit. I've done the energy work, that kind of stuff. Petition to Saint Michael. Saint Michael said, stop treating yourself so poorly. Stop beating yourself up. He said, when you feel bad about yourself, you tend to be nasty to others. I'm not saying you, like, I'm saying when a person feels badly about themselves. Like, I can tell you this, is that I've had to overcome a lot of challenges in my life, and really, I was just getting in my own way. I was so scared of failure and, of struggling, and I just had this really, like, down outlook that nothing was ever going to work out. But you know what? That's basically, for lack of a better word, they're calling it spiritual persecution, which is kind of like a little dramatic, but basically that's just spirits that are they're just unhappy with themselves, and they kind of stick to us. Like they get passed down through families, and they just kind of hang around. So that's what we're working to clear. But like I said, most important thing, light that white candle, give them refreshment, give them light. I would even, if your folks are Christian, I would put, their pictures up. I would put a Bible up. I would get them little treats, stuff like that. Really, really important. And I'm going to send you some information on building an ancestor altar, so don't worry about that. But that's what's going on with the situation. Ayabobo, blessed be, and I'll speak with you soon. Good night.